I go in a cave, right? The brain is like white and gray, and I shine a flashlight because I hear like, I hear that noise, and I turn the flashlight on, and I see like, like 10 dudes like fighting each other to like scoop as much brain, and there's white all over their face. And then as they drop the skulls on the ground, there's a baby playing drums on the baboon skull heads, and I'm like, this is the craziest I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if this is this is how people survive.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's just too much. I don't know if people.
I don't think it's too much. It's real, and you know, that's how those people have been surviving for a long time.
Yeah.
Because we have a really hard time with people eating primates.
Right.
You know, my friend Steve Ranella, he was with this hunter-gatherer tribe in South America, and they killed a monkey and ate it, and he had some of the monkey, and it was like you're very conflicted. It's very strange.
Well, the visuals, like when they throw the monkey on the fire, that's how they get the fur off.
Yeah.
And he's like this.
Yeah.
And it looks like the crucifix on fire. I'm like, and you see the skull. I'm like, it looks human, right? This is the only documentary where I think I've never seen it on YouTube where we filmed the baboon hunt from beginning to end, and it's like monkeys running. That's like what he's screaming, and then a dog gets his nutsack and rips it off, and then you're running and you see the nutsack on the ground, and I'm like, what is this? And they're like, keep that. That's nutritious. That's like the prize. Like the top hunter gets that. I'm like, all right. And then you're just running, and then like they get him, and then he's grabbing the arrow, and the dogs are just ripping his stomach.
God.
It's like a.
Oh my God.
But
baboons are so weird too because they're almost like a cross between a primate and a dog. Like they have that long face.
Yeah.
Like almost like a wolf's face.
Yeah, I mean,
like when their teeth are bared, they're a wild looking creature.
And like, you know, once again, like I only went on a few hunts. I'm teaching the kid how to play drums on like baboon skulls. There's like maggots coming out of the nose, and I'm like, hey, there's like that kid shouldn't be playing. There's maggots, and then she goes, "Oop," and she just eats them, and I'm like,
oh my God,
there's nutrition in that too. I'm like, holy, you know. And then there is a serial killer, a Japanese serial killer that wrote a book about which human, like he's like French people are buttery. Yeah, and then he talks about like how different races taste different.
That guy goes on TV and jokes around about like pretends to bite people. Like he killed someone and ate them, right?
Yeah, a lot. He ate like 2 French girls, I think. I don't know.
How was he out on the street? He killed his friend Renee Hartevelt and ate her remains, yet he's free to walk the streets to this day. Like, how is that possible? Do they just have different ways of prosecuting people in Japan? And
I mean, you know,
he's reformed. Are you gonna say he's reformed?
Psychiatric hospital loophole.
Oh, loophole.
Jesus Christ, though, dude. I mean, that is a crazy situation.
So
the guy killed a woman and ate her, and he's just wandering around
he
amongst us.
He started in a softcore porn where he reenacts and bites actors.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I mean,
look at this. And throughout his life, he's been chillingly unrepentant.
Yeah.
When he discusses his crime, it's as if he believes it's the most natural thing in the world, and he plans to do it again. Jesus Christ, man.
He wrote manga about it.
Jesus Christ. That guy's wandering around saying he's going to do it again.
Well, OJ's walking around.
But OJ lies, at least.
I know, that's true.
But
yeah,
I think if we were all hungry, we would all do the same thing.
I ate my wife's placenta, and then like, I don't know. It's the jury's out whether it's actually does anything, but we've been doing it as humans for like thousands of years. So any of my friends whose wives get pregnant, I go, hey, if you guys are gonna throw it out, I'll take it. So I have a freezer full of human placenta, and I keeping this guy. I go, if my friend's wife is like Indian, you know, is it like have a different flavor than if it's a white person or if it's a Korean person or a black person? And yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know, like.
Crime scene of the meal.
Jamie, come on, bro.
Oh my God, this is meal, dude. Please take that away. Take that away. I don't need to look at plates of human flesh.
I mean, you've been to my.
There's a giant difference between that and someone who obviously who's hunting a primate for food.
With specifically the Hadza, it is baboon because that's all that's left.
Yeah.
Like when I think I told you this last time, the oldest guy in that village is like, we used to kill everything, elephants, cheetahs, lions, everything, but they're just all like close to extinction now. That's the last of us that's there, and it's totally like we're in a cave, they're in a cave.
Yeah.
They run like this. We run like this. Like, it's bizarre.
It's really hard when you're talking about this because I don't see a way for that culture out as humans expand.
There's one guy named Shawnee, and he's like, did I tell you this last time?
Probably, but it's okay.
He's
Say
like
it
the
again.
only, like, some white lady took an interest in him. So this is straight up Crocodile Dundee. Like, he is like, he can like run up a tree and kill a squirrel with his, like, rip his head off and eat it. But he's the only one that went to law school. Wow. So he speaks Swahili, Hadza, English, right? So he can wear like a suit and tie and then still have like the Hadza headband. And he's the only one that has ever, as far as I know, that was able to get all the proper paperwork to leave to come to the U.S. So he stayed at my house when he came, and I got him a shrimp. I took him to like every like insane restaurant. He'd never been in a swimming pool. He swam in my pool for like 7 hours. He was like trying to drink the chlorine. I was like, dude, don't drink that. I took him to Fogo de Chao, and he was like, leave the sword. You know, they brought out the shrimp cocktail, and he was like, oh, you guys eat scorpion? I'm like, bro, that's not scorpion. It was like,